me. Will you be my friend?
Yeah, I will.
Today, we're going to be talking about Aaliyah and Cruz in Special Ops Lioness. Now, Special Ops Lioness is inspired by an actual U.S. military program. Our girl Cruz is kind of rough around the edges. She's had a long, hard life. And after leaving her abusive relationship, she gets recruited to join the CIA's Lioness engagement team to help bring down this terrorist organization. Joe, played by Zoe Saldana, is the station chief of the Lioness program and is tasked with training, managing, and leading her female cover operatives, one being Cruz. Cruz meets Aaliyah by going on this undercover mission to befriend the daughter of a terrorist in order to track him down and unalive him. Cruz isn't quite prepared, but is still made to go on this mission anyway. And Aaliyah got money. She be dropping them dollars, but she's about to get married in this arranged marriage. She don't even like this man. But when Cruz and Aaliyah meet, they hit it off right away, which I find kind of odd because they just bump into each other at this jewelry store and Aaliyah is like, "Come with me. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's go here. Let's go there." But after this whole bumping into each other, they exchange numbers. Aaliyah's family controls her life and she doesn't have any genuine friends. So maybe that's why she befriended Cruz so fast. But she's desperately looking for genuine friendship. Maybe she was like, "Oh, she's pretty. We can be friends." Nah, that's not always the case. Don't be desperate. And just a few days after they meet, Aaliyah invites Cruz over to her house. She goes, but before going, Joe tells Cruz to remember to keep her life private, but gather as much information that she can of Aaliyah and her family. Cruz is having a hard time fitting in with Aaliyah's lifestyle and Aaliyah's friends because that's just not the lifestyle she's used to. But Aaliyah makes her feel comfortable. Cruz is also struggling with maintaining her cover and personal conflicts at the same time. All this and still trying to complete the mission. She was really struggling. Joe put Cruz through this training that almost pushed her to her breaking point, having her beat and tortured to see if she'll break and spill the secrets of the organization and if she could survive. It was her way of being able to tell if Cruz was strong enough to be a spy and a Marine, since the one before Cruz failed the mission, got exposed, and died because of it. But Cruz didn't fail. She passed that test that Joe put her through, barely. So one night, Cruz and Aaliyah go to this club where a fight breaks out and Cruz and Aaliyah gets separated. Aaliyah's security put her in the car because, you know, she got security at all times. Her family is dangerous. Her daddy is a dangerous man. So her security swooped her up, put her in the car, but she didn't know where Cruz was. But Cruz was over there flirting with this guy at the bar and got roofied. The guy was about to take advantage of her, but since the special ops team was there spying and watching Cruz, they stopped it just in time. After that night, Aaliyah tried contacting Cruz for 3 days in a row, but Cruz never answered. She was blowing up her phone. So now Aaliyah is thinking that Cruz is mad at her for leaving her at the club, but that wasn't it. Cruz and the rest of the team was dealing with another terrorist operation. But after the 3 days, Cruz contacts Aaliyah, and Aaliyah invites her to spend the weekend with her, where they had a spa day, ate ice cream, and watched The Notebook. Cruz was trying to suppress her feelings for Aaliyah, but when Aaliyah kissed her out of excitement because she liked the location that was planned for her, because, you know, this is an arranged marriage that she's going through, she kissed Cruz, and Cruz was surprised, but then went all in. But then stops because of her nerves and confusion of the whole thing. She's supposed to be spying and undercover. She got a job to do. But instead, she's falling in love with her. And I'm here for it. They got me in a chokehold. Later that day, Aaliyah brings up the kiss to Cruz, and they both admit to thinking about it all day. They were about to get down until the worker opened the door. If she don't go and clock out, they don't need your help messing up a good time. I want to see something. But then later on, they end up finally hooking up And Cruz is overcome with so much emotion, she starts crying. She done got herself in a situation. She wants to do her job, but at the same time, she's falling in love. And Cruz is telling Aaliyah, don't marry this man. You don't have to go through with it. But Aaliyah's like, I have to go through with it or else I will be killed. And then at the same time, Cruz is telling her not to marry this man when she knows that this can blow up the whole operation. Like, they can fail the mission. Cruz ends up telling Joe that she has sex with Aaliyah and that she loves her. She tells her that she's confused and that she cannot complete the mission. But Joe tells her, don't fool yourself into thinking she's in love with you. You're her last hurrah before she assumes the role of baby maker and baby raiser. Joe reminds her that Aaliyah's dad is financially responsible for every conflict in the Middle East since 9/11, and that unaliving him is equivalent to blowing up the only bank accessible to terrorists. They lose their ability to borrow money, move it, and launder it. She tells her he's the biggest target uncovered since bin Laden. She tells her she just needs her for one more week and all this will be over with, and Cruz is telling her that she'll try. And she tells her that she doesn't think that Aaliyah is pretending with her since Joe was telling her that Aaliyah really doesn't love her. After that, Cruz goes back to Aaliyah and tells her that she cannot go to Mallorca to see her father give her away at her wedding. She don't want to see her get married and she don't want to see her be given away. That's where Aaliyah is getting married at. She was excited about getting married there when she kissed Cruz for that first time, and she wants Cruz at her wedding. Cruz is like, we can't do this anymore. Cancel the wedding and see what happens. Aaliyah's like, you know I can't do that. And Aaliyah basically tells Cruz that she's in love with her.
I think it's worse to feel love just once. Now I know what I'm missing.
Cruz ends up telling her that yeah, she will come to the wedding after she just told her that she wouldn't. But Cruz is telling Joe and Joe's boss Caitlin, played by Nicole Kidman, that this is hard to do without any training. They're basically telling her that they understand, but at the same time, she has a job to do. They're so close to being done. So Cruz is like, okay, I can do this. I just need to get some sleep and get my mind right. They basically give her a pep talk. We'll see if it works. I'm rooting for them, but I don't see this having a happy ending. Something bad will go down at this wedding. I just hope Cruz and Aaliyah do not get hurt. I will do a follow-up for the next episode, so hopefully we'll have some good news. Let me know your thoughts on them in the comments so we can talk about it. And if you haven't already and want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.